Viewer discretion is advised.
Bad boys, what you want, what
Get on the
you
ground.
want, what you gonna do when Chevy John Brown come for you?
Taser!
Bad boys, what you gonna do?
They're running.
What you gonna do?
You got
it. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when you go?
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
One of the coolest things about living here in Richland County is we have University of South Carolina, and football season being an SEC school, one of my favorite things to do is going to the games, tailgating, watching a good football game, stadium packed with 90,000 people. It's a fun experience for all ages. It's a real good time. Trying to catch up this car is moving at a high rate of speed right now. We're gonna try to pull him over here. Parkinson coming up on Davies. Right on Davies, coming up towards Claudia.
10-3-10.
Yeah, he's not stopped. He's driving at an extremely high rate of speed. We're trying to catch up to him here, get a tag. South Carolina, Lima, India, Lima. It's a black and color Hyundai Elantra.
Tag, contact Jaybird Lane, 29229.
We'll try to get him stopped here. We got a couple units in the chase with us now. A couple units up ahead, too, so. We got a unit up in front right now. He's gonna try to slow him down here, see if we can get him stopped.
All units stand by for the bush line. Here it is. Let him go. Still on Edgewater. Black do-rag, white shirt.
Yeah, we try to slow him down here. He got around. We're still in pursuit here. We're still a lead vehicle. We got another unit calling it for us, so. It looks like he's trying to head back towards his house. Jaybird is this way. We're gonna try to get him stopped before he gets there.
He's cut through a lot.
Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Keep your hands up! Come out the car! Come out the car! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Again? It's the same dude from last time.
I gotta go to work, man. I mean, what else can I do?
You ain't gotta go to work.
I do. I have my...
Same dude from last time.
Again.
Second time.
Yeah, man.
In less than
Again.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
What are you doing, man?
I got to work, officer.
What did we tell you last time?
I mean, I got to work. I don't know what to do.
What happens if you stop?
I don't know what to do, man. I mean, I'm in trouble. I got this 90 days. I don't know what to do no more, man. I got a mandatory 90 days this time. There's nothing I can do. Man.
What's her situation?
I don't know her, man. I was giving her a ride to some hotel she was talking about going to.
So you need white.
Is that the owner of the car?
Down there.
Or who's that?
I don't know her. She wanted to go to some hotel or some off, not Decker. I don't know what damn road.
He just picked me up on the street.
He picked you up off the street for what? For prostitution? What did he say?
He just said he wanted to go see me.
Okay, and did you guys make an agreement to do anything?
No, not yet.
Not yet?
But then he said he was in trouble.
Okay,
And then y'all started following him.
okay. And so you don't know why he ran?
No.
Okay, what was he saying in the car?
He was talking to his girlfriend.
He was on the phone with his girlfriend? All right, ma'am, thank you very much. Just give me a few minutes. Okay. Now I'm gonna ask you a couple questions about the female you had in your car.
Damn. I don't know her. I don't know her
You don't
from
know
the
her?
Canada Bank. No, sir.
So you picked her up for what reason?
She wanted to ride. She was walking. I gave
Well,
her
how
ass a
come
ride.
she's telling
It
me
ain't
that
no-
you picked her up for prostitution?
I don't process. I'm like, really?
That's what she said.
I got a woman down there. I picked her ass up from the exile. I was giving me a black and
Why
mild.
would she basically guilt herself?
I don't know,
into
but
that?
prostitute, I got a woman.
I understand
I
that.
don't
But
do prostitutes. I give people rides when they want rides. If she was a guy, I would have gave her a ride. I don't do prostitutes.
So why'd you run this time?
I just want to get the car close to the house. I mean,
Get it close to the house. You know it's still gonna get towed, right?
my woman lives right down there.
But this is the second time in 2 weeks you've ran from us.
I mean, I didn't run around. I was driving slow.
Not at first you weren't. I thought you said you learned your lesson last time.
Right. I mean, it is what it is, officer.
Okay.
Killing me.
Mom, I'm sorry, baby.
You're killing me, AJ.
I'm sorry.
It's too much.
I know.
Can't just keep doing this.
I know. I'm sorry,
You
baby.
got to stop.
I'm sorry, baby.
You got to stop, AJ.
It's done. Ain't nothing else I can do, baby. I'm sorry.
Killing me.
You know this is not what I want. You know I love my kids. I love to be here for my
I know
kids.
you love them.
You know I don't want to go through this kind of stuff.
Stop doing this.
I can't drive no more. I mean, like, what? How I'm gonna get my license if I ain't working? And you know I ain't got no job now.
I know.
Just breaking all of us now. Yeah, because I owe you more money than a little bit.
All right, man.
How can I pay you if I ain't working?
We're gonna have to get him going, ma'am. Okay?
I love you, but I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry.
You just killing me, Lord. All I can do
love you
is
to
just
death.
keep praying for you, Lord.
I can tell my woman.
Tell you.
Huh?
My woman, I can't tell her about.
Yeah. She'll come talk to you.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know I love you. Hope everything work out, man. I don't know how long I'm gonna be gone, but I'm gonna miss you to think about you and the kids the whole time. And that's, yeah, I mean, I love you to death. I love you to death. They charged me prostitution too. There wasn't no prostitution going on. The girl ain't touched me, I ain't touched her. I don't know her. Wasn't none of that, and I don't do that. I got you. Gonna think about you and the kids the whole time. I hate to be in this situation all over again and putting all this on you. And I know you need my help. I'm sorry. Love you to death, and I apologize. That's all I can say, baby. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry, sorry. I hope everything work out.
When I got behind the car, I looked and I went, I just went after one of these. And then when I get up to the car and I see you in the car, you just told me last week you got to feed your kids and stuff, right? If you pull over, what happens?
I already know if I turn around, you're coming after me.
And look what happens again. This is the second time you're going to miss work because you work nights, right?
And the second time, I'm fired. Might as well say it now.
So you know what you're being charged with?
No.
All right. Failure to stop for blue lights and sirens, reckless driving, driving under suspension, second offense, and the county ordinance for loitering for prostitution. Both you and her are going to be charged with that because she admitted to that.
I grew up in a rough area of New York. Half of my family are criminals and dealt with drug afflictions. So by the time I became a police officer, I was coming to the job with some experience, enough for me to be able to communicate with people on a level where I think we speak the same language. We're heading over to check out a suspicious vehicle. A pedestrian said they were walking by and there were a couple of people inside of it smoking some drugs.
Yeah.
Inside of the Honda?
2 people. Blue one right here.
975. You show us that Rachel's checking on this blue Honda. The license plate's gonna be 392.
Hello.
Hey.
How you doing? Ah! Oh my goodness.
You got a killer dog there. Hi. Can I just take that from you? Let go of it. Stop it. Stop it. Be cool. You be cool with us, we'll be cool with you. It's all good. What's your name, dear?
Lacey.
Hi, Lacey. This is not a big deal. But the reason we got called here was because they told us that you guys were doing some dope in the car. And now you're sitting there and you got a meth pipe in your hand and you got your butane right there and bag of dope and whatnot. So what is in your lap right there? Is that a scale?
Yeah.
May I see that, please?
Yes.
Thanks. I'm gonna open that up. Is that okay? Okay. Can you stop messing with your hand over there, please? Okay. Did you just put more stuff inside of your bag? Let me just take the bag from you. What I don't want is I don't want to get hurt. Keith, I'm gonna come around to your side of the car, okay? I want you to stay in that position. Please don't leave. I do not want you to leave. I want you to take your left hand, you're gonna put it at the spine of your back right there. Do not move from that position, you understand?
Yep.
Okay. I am going to detain you. Go ahead and step out of the car, Keith. Step back this way.
Yeah.
Separate your feet for me. Do you have anything on you that I need to know about?
No.
Am I gonna find anything inside of this car that's yours? Okay. I want you to go ahead and have a seat on the curb over here.
Yep.
Okay, Lacey, same deal.
Oh my God.
What's the matter?
My dog.
Oh, I'm not gonna let your dog out. Step to the right and I'll shut that door for you immediately. So this is his car?
Yes.
Why are you sitting in the driver's seat?
Just visiting with him. I've been with him off and on for 5 years.
So he's your boyfriend over there?
Yes, he is.
Okay. And what are you guys smoking right now? There's a little meth in the car? I see some brown in that bag
I was
also.
smoking some crystal, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Come sit over this way. I'm gonna put you in the back of this police car over here. Go ahead and have a seat. So pretty much what we have is the meth pipe and the bag that was sitting in her hand when I rolled up. And as much as she's telling me she was smoking meth, that's heroin. This guy's sitting here with a $100 bill on his lap, and this is a scale. So my guess is that they're selling dope together. At this point, she's caught red-handed. We'll see if he's willing to let her take the rap for the whole thing, or if he's gonna man up and admit why he's got that money in his lap. What are you guys doing here in this parking lot right now?
We're about ready to go and play video poker right there.
So you're not over here selling dope?
No, dude. I'm not selling dope.
I found a digital scale.
Yeah.
This phone has 2 messages sitting here right on the front. I'm not opening up the phone. This is what it looks like when I look at the phone.
Yeah. Here.
What does that say?
How much for a G?
And then what does the next one say?
I got 10.
Okay. What does that sound like to you?
I don't know. She don't have a phone herself. She's been using my phone also.
Okay, so this is your phone.
Yeah, but she don't have a phone.
Hey, thank you, bro. I really appreciate you. Bro,
yeah.
That's a dude.
That's, yeah, I know, that's
so.
Her friend, she knows my friend Brad, right? It's like
Yo,
that.
I got $5.
Uh-huh.
Can you do anything with that? I got 10. Bro.
Man, I'm not selling drugs, man. You don't have a phone. I'm the only one with a cell phone, okay? And they know how to get,
Bro?
They're getting a hold of me through, to tell her.
Okay, so you're assisting her doing it.
I'm not assisting nobody.
So I guess what I'm saying is you're saying people are calling you so that she can sell them dope. You're not being honest with me. Bro is you. You're the bro. Otherwise, they'd say lady or chickie or whatever lingo they want to use. You're in the car. Come on. You threw a thing of foil right behind your seat, and then you threw a $100 bill underneath your seat. And I'm supposed to believe that you're getting this money from working construction.
I just dropped it, dude. When you guys rolled up on it, I was like, whoa, what the It was in my hand.
So you're really going to let her take the rap for this?
I just got out. She's been on the street doing heroin the whole time since I've been in, okay? And I've never really that before. I've always been a tweaker. You know what I'm saying? It's in my files. It's in my MO.
Okay, I'm gonna bring you back to the car. I'm gonna chat with her.
Yeah.
We got a phone call from a citizen who was walking by your car while you guys were smoking up. And when I walked up on you, clearly you had a bag of dope in your hand. You had a meth pipe, but I didn't find any meth. Were you smoking heroin out of that pipe?
No.
It was meth in there? Yeah. Okay, where's the rest of the meth that was in that pipe?
I just had a little bit.
Just a tiny bit. Okay. Underneath you, you've got a digital scale, another bag of heroin, and a cell phone. It's got a bunch of text messages of people ordering up dope on it. It looks like you guys are selling dope together to support your habit. Does that sound about accurate? Yes? Okay. Are people ordering up on his phone and you're carrying the dope? No? So who's carrying the dope?
To be honest with you, this is only the second time we've ever had that much, so.
So you guys weren't over here trying to make hand-to-hands in the parking lot?
That wasn't our plan, no.
Did it happen accidentally?
Yeah, but it wasn't.
Just somebody just walked up to you?
Somebody that hurt, yeah. So sorry.
No, it's fine.
So humiliating.
Listen, here's what's gonna happen tonight. You're both going to jail for the possession of the heroin, and you're both going to jail for the delivery of the heroin. We'll help your dog out. We'll help make sure your car gets to where it needs to go. We gotta make some better decisions.
Absolutely.
Let this be the event that changes your life.
Absolutely.
I've been with the City of Atlanta Police Department for 8 years now. I really enjoy working in the city. It has a lot to offer. It's got different sports teams. It's very diverse. I really enjoy working here, and I look forward to finishing out my career with the City of Atlanta.
We just saw a vehicle pulling out of a gas station. Gas station's known for high drug usage. So a vehicle also has a brake light that's malfunctioning, so we're gonna initiate a traffic stop and then inform the driver of the infraction. Jeep Cherokee, Allvic 19.
What's up, boss?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Officer Cornelius, the reason why I pulled you up, you got a brake light out.
I just tried to fix that.
Is that what you were trying to fix?
Yeah,
okay.
if you turn it, it'll turn back in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. You got your license on you?
No, I do not. I have a ticket from an officer yesterday he gave me with no license.
Do you have a license?
Yeah, I do have a license.
Okay. All right, do me a favor. Just step back here. We'll get your info and get you ran real quick.
Right there. On your left arm. Thank you. What's all that?
This was. I shot.
What's that?
I shot at that. This was the day when I missed.
You gotta speak up. I can't hear. I'm sorry.
I shot the other day I missed.
You shot up the other day?
I'm being honest
Okay, that's
with
why I
you.
asked you if you have
I'm
any
being
needles in the
honest.
car.
No, I don't have any, but this is not my car.
This is not your car. Are there any needles in the car that you know of?
Not that I know of.
How long you been in the car?
He picked me up from the trailer park on Cleveland, right behind that strip club.
Okay. If you don't mind, just hop out of the vehicle for me. We're gonna stand at the front of the car, okay? Don't shut the door. You good?
I don't have I told you I don't have
Well, no, I'm just more concerned about this right here on your arm,
I want
okay?
it, so
I understand. So why was there dry blood on it?
It was. I don't know.
Because that's a fresh needle mark.
No, it was dry blood. It was fresh.
That's from earlier today.
But this was yesterday. I told you that. Well,
That's
this
not
morning,
yesterday.
like around, I say like 5 in the morning. I say 5 in the morning.
5 in the morning?
Like 5, 6, but.
Okay, what did you use?
What did I use? Ice.
What's that?
Ice.
Ice?
I shot.
Methamphetamine? Okay. What about the driver? Does he use ice too? Yes, he does.
I mean, I don't want to tell him his business, but I mean, I want to be honest with you.
You got to worry about yourself, right? Just hang out here for me, okay? Don't go nowhere.
I know. I'm nervous. Y'all making me want to.
Oh, don't be. That's all right. Don't be nervous.
All right, I've got K9 on the way, okay? And if there's something on you guys or in the car, the dog's gonna alert me. So I wanna work with you guys before that happens.
That's what I'm trying to do with you right now.
Okay. Where's it at in the car? Where's it at in the car? In the front?
I don't know what Ryan keeps his stuff at, but I know that I
Who's
have
Ryan? The driver?
Yeah, but actually, I needles in my purse.
You keep your needles in the purse.
He purchased
Half a gram?
and put it in my purse because he got so nervous. I was like,
He put it in your purse?
Yeah, he told me here, but we'll put it away and I put it in my purse because
So when y'all got in the car, you gave it back to him?
we haven't given it back. We literally just pulled out.
Well, I appreciate you being honest with me, okay?
As an American citizen, I have a right to a private life and a right, to not be searched or seized or anything of that. I mean, weapons check, yeah, more power to you. You guys are all good on that.
Okay.
But I mean, I'm just trying to figure out for myself.
All right, let me explain something to you real quick.
Yes, sir.
All right. I was at that gas station.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I was at many other places tonight. We
Yes,
also
sir.
have undercover officers in the area tonight.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we didn't just stumble upon your vehicle.
Yes, sir.
I have reason to believe that is at least half a gram of methamphetamine in your vehicle right now. So
Yeah, I can promise you there's not.
okay, you promise me there's not.
I mean, I do not do
Listen to
any
me.
sort
Listen
of
to me. Listen to me.
Yes, sir.
This is your one and only chance, to be honest with you.
Yes, sir.
If it's in there,
Yes, sir.
and I find it, all bets are off.
Mr. Cornelius, I have no knowledge of any drug in that car
Okay.
whatsoever.
All right, hang tight for me.
All right.
All right, the dog is alerted on the vehicle now.
So this is going to be the sandwich baggie. This looks like it's going to be possibly heroin, even though the passenger told us it was crystal meth.
All right, what I've located on the driver's seat is a metal spoon. Looks like they've been using it to mix up the heroin. What I'm gonna do now is use a field test kit just to test it, make sure it comes back heroin, make sure we get a positive reaction before we turn it in as evidence. You can see we're starting to get a darker green color in there floating around. So that's gonna be a positive reaction for heroin.
I just spoke with Officer Basuto. He was speaking with the backseat passenger, who he was saying doesn't speak English at all. He was saying that the driver went to that gas station where we saw him at, and he went to go purchase the heroin from the gas station, and then he was going to shoot it up right there as well, but then he saw us.
The front female passenger, she also mentioned when I was asking her who purchased it, she said that the driver did, so.
We're going to take them both?
Yeah, they're both going to go to jail.
All right.
We found the spoon under your seat, perfectly placed where y'all had heated it up, so it's in your wingspan, in your control. So you're gonna go for the ticket. You're gonna get charged with the brake light and the possession of heroin. Maybe you should be careful who you let in your car next time, Be careful who you hang around with, who you associate with. All right, I hope you get help, okay? It's a hard drug to get off of, you know what I mean? But hopefully you take this as a lesson.
I've been vomiting for once. I mean, talking about rehab, I'm scared.
Yeah, hopefully you'll use this as a learning tool and just start making the right moves to get the help you need, okay?
Yeah.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint.
2514 can transmit on tag 2. 1047 can send it on 4360. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Did you bite her finger? No!
What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
You know, I think one of the biggest dangers of this job is that you can become too involved. You got to be able to let it go at the end. You know, some guys go hunting, some guys go fishing. I decided, since I live in Des Moines, Iowa, I'm going to take up surfing. So now I travel quite a bit on some extended time off, and I take surf trips. I love Costa Rica, surfing. Right now, we are headed to a drunk driver, a possible OWI. Someone apparently had been following this truck and didn't like how they were driving, and followed it up here to a local bowling alley. Blue truck, is that what it was? Right there. That's it.
I am out here with, for the east side cars, they might know this name. The RO on this is
501 David. We tried to make contact with that truck. He pulled away from us, and he's running now. We're pulling down 30th. He's only going about 20 miles an hour. This is bizarre. I don't know why this guy won't stop right now. We're not going very fast, and he's braking, and he just wasn't going to stop. Let's see what happens here when we reach MLK. He's only got one way he can go. One day we're going to head back south on MLK from Madison around the curve. 1050 to mailbox. Turn up Clarkson, and we got him. It's a dead end. He's on his phone, too.
Clarkson Avenue.
He's going to run. It's a dead end.
501 David.
One David, hang on. He just pulled into a dead end. This is going to end right here. Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Get out of the truck! Get out of the truck! Get out of the truck! Get on the ground! 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 Put your hands behind your back! Put them behind your back!
Just re-out him, welfare.
One David, we got him. It's done.
I'm done. Don't on me.
Stay down.
One David.
What did I do wrong before? Why did you pull me over in the first place?
Oh. Why'd you run?
Because I don't have a license.
One David, you're gonna need a traffic car. You're gonna need ident. You got weed in here?
Smell it.
Smell the weed. Where's your weed?
I'm in the back of my car.
Shake them down real good first.
Put your legs.
No weed?
We got dope and bowling balls.
Do we have dope?
Looks like a little nugget. Pipe.
We got some weed.
Recently smoked residue in it.
Fantastic. You been drinking today?
No.
Oh, you've been drinking today. You need to be honest now.
No.
So if I give you a breath test, you're gonna blow zeros.
At the office because that's 6620.
Now's the time to be honest. It goes a lot better.
We'll give her a call.
What's your first name?
You already got it.
No, I don't. I haven't even seen your ID.
It's Troy.
Troy, have you had anything to drink tonight?
I've had a couple.
Okay. What'd you have to drink today? Troy, what'd you have to drink today?
I want to know what I did wrong before I even started running.
Okay, well, you ran from me.
Why did you even come into the parking lot for?
Because I was there to investigate the possibility that you were driving drunk. Someone had called you in. A witness had called you in.
A witness driving drunk? What did I do wrong?
Apparently, you were swerving down the road. That's why I showed up. And then when I was approaching your car, you know you drove away from me because you knew I was behind you, right? Did you know I was a police officer when I pulled up in the
Yes,
bowling
I
alley?
knew that.
Okay, why did you run?
Because I didn't think you had no right to just come up behind me and to come out your car and start saying, hey, what'd I do wrong?
So did you think that I wasn't going to chase you?
Oh, I knew that.
Then don't you think it might have been easier just to talk to me?
I don't have a license, sir.
Okay. So you were just headed up to go bowling, bowl some frames?
No.
What were you going to do?
I wanted to bowl eventually today.
Mm-hmm.
I got a free pass in my pocket.
Were some friends meeting you today?
No.
And so you were just out hanging out on your own?
Yes.
You smoke weed before you bowl?
That's a stupid question. Or what kind of question is that?
I'm just curious if you smoke weed before you bowl. It's kind of a whole Lebowski thing.
I was just having a good time on my day off.
What do you do for a living?
I'm gonna lose it now.
Well, what do you do?
I'm a cook.
Where at?
Why does it matter? You guys are gonna screw me over, so I'm gonna
Troy.
bail out of jail.
You're not a bad dude, Troy. You just made a series of mistakes today. Do you understand that? I'm not mad at you. No one here is mad at you.
Why aren't you mad at me? It's your job.
My job is not to be mad at you. My job is to make sure you're safe and everybody else involved is safe. I don't want anyone to get hurt. You know the worst part about today, Troy?
There was nobody. I wouldn't cause no jeopardy of hurting nobody today.
Do you remember running over that mailbox?
Well, yes.
Okay.
That's not hurt nobody.
No, but you know what? Do you know what happened today, too? What's today? Do you know what's going on in the city today?
Troy's going to jail?
No, it's the first day of school. So you got all those little crumb crunchers, all those little ankle biters out running around right by the school you rode by. Can't be out riding dirty like that, can you? Troy, what was the last time you got arrested?
I already know. It's on my...
I don't know anything about your record. I gotta be honest with you. I can't figure out anything about your record.
I'm trying to figure out this OWI second, and now I just it all up. Now I'm gonna have to go to jail for a while. I have a good job.
When did you get your last OWI?
It's been a minute.
Just a minute?
No, it's been a year.
We'll talk again in a little bit.
I just don't want my job to be jeopardized.
Okay. Hang on. I don't think we'll jeopardize it.
A couple of OWIs he has.
He does?
Yeah, and he's suspended.
That's what I figured. He was going to go all dude on us. He was going to go bowling. Go bowling, have some weed. 4 o'clock on a Wednesday. It's the rug. It really ties the room together, dude.
Right.
So we're en route to check on a person dispatched as a robbery. There was a male at the caller's door, said he'd been robbed. Apparently he's up on the porch and completely nude. Don't know much more than that yet. Got some units out with him.
Where were you walking from?
Because my landlord gonna trick me. Like, this isn't okay.
Can I come in and talk to you for just a minute? Can I come in and talk to you for just a minute?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Do you know this gentleman?
No, I don't, hun. I was in the bathroom. I kept my door open because I leave my house
Okay.
locked. And I heard him trying to open my door. And he was like, I said, who is it? I was like, hello, who is it? And he's like, it's Travis, and I'm naked, and just open up the door and let me talk to you.
Okay. We'll get him out of here in a few minutes. First, we're going to try to figure out what's going on with him. I don't know if he's high or drunk or what he's got going on.
I'm on my way to the gas station because I'm getting the lottery tickets I always get from my grandma. Boom, I'm walking down the road, I get hit, I get stripped,
You didn't
and I'm on
see
this
anybody before you got hit?
Man,
See anybody?
I could fight good. I would fight back if I could, no.
Well, you told me there was 14 people. You don't just ignore 14 people.
Or you kind of crawl away and head up on some random bitch's porch. You know what I mean? Why the hell would I sit here butt naked and not run away unless I was about to get my ass whooped? I already tried to get off the porch once. I got hollered at getting off the porch, so I sat here, knocked on this bitch's window, because this is my aunt's old house. That's the only reason. I crawled up here. Next thing you know, my swinging out, and I'm covering it up with a pillow.
Okay, so were these 14 black males on foot? Were they walking? Were they in a car?
Man, them 14 black males could be cheaters for all I know. It came from every direction. All of a sudden, boom, I got nailed. And then I'm just sitting here, thirsty as a mother. Can I go to jail? Please, give me some damn clothes.
I don't think we want to take you to jail. We just want to know what's going on so we can help you out. You're not in any trouble with us, okay?
I'm not in any trouble because I'm naked on a porch.
You're saying
Let me call my lawyer.
You're saying a crime occurred. We're trying to help you with that because you sound like you're a victim.
All right, let's
Okay?
go. Son of a bitch. We're going to jail or something?
We're not- you're not going to jail.
What are you going to go to jail? You're the victim.
Dude.
We're trying to help you.
Let's go.
I'm not gonna let some naked guy run around the neighborhood, traumatizing the kids in the
An
area.
accident. Who does this?
I don't know. That's why we're trying to talk to you to figure out what happened. Okay?
I would like to make a phone
He's
call to
getting
my
you a
family.
blanket right now. Okay? We're trying to help you out.
It's been over
but
3 minutes.
It takes a few seconds. All right?
It takes over 3 minutes to deploy a blanket when some pedestrian bare ass.
You're not under arrest.
Put that around you, or you take you to jail for indecent exposure.
But he doesn't have any injury consistent with being
No, he doesn't have any
knocked
facial
across the head,
injuries or
knocked
anything like that.
unconscious.
But
We have no idea where this happened.
Right, not yet. We were trying to get to that
he
when
was
he just-
saying it happened right
If
around the
it-
corner
if it
on
happened.
Missouri, is where he's saying. Because I walked down there to see if we could find some clothes laying around somewhere, and there's nothing down there.
Is he on anything?
I don't know. He doesn't look like he's tweaking really bad, but I haven't really got.
Does he know anybody that lives here?
He says that the reason he came here is because a relative used to live here, and he presumably thought that maybe they still lived here. He admits he doesn't actually know this girl that came to the door. He just came here because a relative used to live here.
You got me covered up with heat-resistant blankets, sir.
Yeah,
And there's
yeah.
no fire or hot temperatures.
No, there's
that
not.
means I'm sweating like a blister in the sun. right
Hey, we're right now we're a little concerned about you medically. What do you got going on?
Well,
Here's the EMS
I
crew.
think you should drug test me for everything, sir. And will you please get these temperature blankets off me and get me in the
What do you think?
ambulance?
What do you think if they do a drug test? What's it going to come back with?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay. You're not getting. Here's the deal, man. You can't get in trouble if you got something in your system. We just want to make sure you're going to be okay. You're
Even
not
if
going
I had something in my system, this is open and shut.
Yeah, I don't
Y'all
want
done
you to keel over and die on me.
Well, if
That
I
wouldn't be
would've
cool.
Keeled over and died, it probably would have been over 20 minutes ago when I'm still on this porch, butt
Okay.
naked, with two
Okay.
fire-retardant
Well, they're just-
blankets on my bare
Yeah, they're
skin.
here to check on you, okay?
Because you can't really run around naked in public.
Yeah, I know.
What's your need?
He is
My
in.
need
He's
is
in
I'm
cuffs.
naked in the
He's
middle
not.
of public
He's not
with
under
people.
arrest.
Do you have any
but
medical
he's
condition
in
to go to the
cuffs
hospital?
because
Is my
of how
question.
he's been.
Or do you just want to go there because you're naked?
Ma'am, you should go ahead and test me for everything.
It's easier to ask you sometimes what you've been taking.
Well, it's easier for me to tell you.
Yeah, it is.
Or maybe it's easier for me to give you some bullshit, so I randomly shoot you the wrong direction, so you have no idea what the hell's wrong with me. That's what I want to do.
So which one is it? Are you shooting me in the wrong direction, or are you going to be honest and tell me what you're on?
Yeah.
I'm just asking, man. We're trying to help you.
Sir, you are yourselves, man. I'm just kind of
Let's get us in the
naked.
ambulance and let's get you out of here.
Yeah. Get me covered up. I've been naked up here on the floor.
Yeah, Travis, we're gonna get you some help. All right.
Here's how it works. You make the choice.
You don't know how it works.
Yes,
you have no
I-
idea what you're doing.
All right?
I'm a
Check your
muscle guy,
attitude right now.
Sir, how many rules do you have in the book that you're supposed to follow on a day-to-day basis? How many
Oh, there's a
rules?
million. What do you want us to do different?
I would like you to respect me.
Okay.
Like I would respect you when I don't even know you.
Okay. Travis, I respect you. Okay.
I haven't?
No.
I'm sorry.
Travis, I'm gonna
I
go
didn't
ahead and
mean to
respect
be
you,
so
though, okay?
rude. I've just been naked at a stranger's house in the middle of public, in the middle of the night.
Okay.
In a
What do you
black
want us to do
neighborhood.
different?
I would like you to come at me and ask me, sir, why are you naked? Let's get you out of public, please.
Okay.
Let's get you covered
You
up
can't
because
go
you're
to
naked.
Cox North because your vitals aren't appropriate.
Yeah.
He's going to Cox South.
Yeah.
Kid is going to ride with these guys because I don't blame them. They don't want to be back there by themselves.
Yeah,
He'll be driving this thing before it's all over.
Yeah.
And I just heard somebody trying to get through the door. Not in. He's like, it's Travis. Open the door. Like, I don't know you. I'm not about to
Yeah.
open the door for you.
Are those your pillows?
No. I have no idea where
No
that's
idea where those
from.
came from?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. No, you did the right thing by not opening the door and calling us.
I lived out here in Omaha, Nebraska for the last 7 years. I started the academy out here right when I moved here, and Officer Leby and I were classmates in the academy. And we've grown to become good friends with our family, and we hang out with each other outside of work. So I've come to trust her, of course, with everything I have to do on the job.
We just got dispatched to check the well-being call. A neighbor in an apartment complex said they heard what they believe is a young child screaming, "Get off of me," and they're concerned that the child is possibly being abused.
Oh, there she is. 3 Baker 15 arriving. Hi. Did you call?
Yes.
What's going on?
They're third floor, and it's actually going on right now.
Okay.
I hear it.
Do you know what apartment?
Second floor.
Hello. Hi. Do you have a parent here with you? Yeah. All right, can I chat with them?
Yeah. Mom! Come here. Told you. Hi.
Hi.
Hi there.
Hi.
Can we come in and chat with you?
Yeah. Huh? All right. Bye.
What's going on?
She's on Facebook. I took the phone from her because she wanted to get on it. My mom called, and then my friend called. She's screaming bloody murder, screaming at the top of her lungs.
We heard it.
Yes, she's screaming, throwing a fit. She's 8 years old. And I told her, she got mad. I told her, go in her room. I don't want to talk right now about it. So she go in her room. She started banging.
Hold on a second. We'll talk to you in a second,
Yeah.
okay? We'll get your side.
Started banging on the door. I said, I do not want to talk to you about it right now. You're throwing a fit. I put my hand over her mouth like that so she would stop screaming. My windows were open and she's screaming bloody murder. But I was not like where she couldn't breathe or anything. She couldn't breathe because she was screaming at the top of her lungs, and she's like tapping stuff. She's like, I'm gonna knock this tea over. Getting upset and screaming bloody murder because she can't have the phone. This whole Facebook, Snapchat thing is out of control, which I probably shouldn't have never even let her get a hold of it. So she's addicted to it, and she's getting mad when she can't have her way. And I just called her dad, and her dad said that I need to handle it till he gets home. And she's throwing a fit, and I'm embarrassed because she's screaming bloody murder, making it sound like I'm killing her. And she kicked me. I would not abuse my child.
Well, we're not talking about that.
No, but what I'm saying is, she's making it sound by the screaming and everything that I'm hitting her and stuff. I knew you guys were going to show up. I'm sure the whole neighborhood heard.
Well, there's nothing wrong with us showing up. We just want to make sure everyone's okay. And
Just because we got called doesn't mean a crime has been committed. We got sent here to check on her. How do you normally handle it when she has temper tantrums like this?
Well, usually her dad's here.
And then what does he do?
I don't know if it's a man thing, but when a man has a voice, they listen. I can't even believe this is happening.
What's her name?
Jaya.
Jaya, so you were throwing a temper tantrum. How old are you?
8.
You think that's old enough to know better than to throw a temper tantrum? So why are you doing it? You're acting like a crazy woman in here, and your neighbors are calling thinking you're being murdered up here. You're in an apartment complex. They can hear everything that goes on in here. When we came to the door, you were screaming like a crazy woman. You can't be acting like that, right? Do you act like this at school? Then what makes you think you can do it here? How about you apologize to your mom?
Sorry. It's okay. You have to learn to not get your way every time, and you have to calm down and stop screaming.
Jaya, I think that you're a good kid and you know right from wrong. Right? Is that a safe bet? And if you don't act like this at school, that tells me that you definitely know right from wrong, and that you're a good kid with probably a good heart and you care about your mom a lot. Then you shouldn't treat her like this. If it were me, I would take your Facebook away altogether. You wouldn't have a Facebook. We'd delete that account. And you don't want it to escalate to that. So you better learn to control it, okay? Because your neighbors can hear everything. We got sent here to check on you because they were worried about you. But if it gets to a point where it keeps happening, they can, they can say, hey, we can't live like this anymore, and they'll want to press charges on you.
It's okay. Take a deep breath.
We're all on your side, hon. You're not in trouble. We just want you to do well, that's all.
We just want to guide you in the right direction. It's okay. Don't cry. It's okay.
All right, we'll get out of here. Do you have any other questions for us?
No.
Good luck to you guys.
Okay, thank you.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint. 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Being sent. Phoenix 2514 can transmit on tag 2. 1047, 1047 can send it in 4360. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.
Is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
We're fortunate in this department that it allows us to ride as two-man units. Some agencies don't have the manpower or the staffing levels to be able to do that. We can potentially locate criminal activity a lot easier with extra set of eyes. While one person's driving, the other person can be looking around.
We're going to be stopping in green Mitsubishi up here. It's right, brake light is out. So we're going to stop and talk to the driver and see what's going on. I got him. I got him. Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back. I got him. I got him. Open your hand up. Open your hand up. Right now.
Frank 1. I mean 2. Can you put us on a vehicle stop? And we're going to be...
Hand back here.
I'll get you an address in a second. We had a subject run from the vehicle. We got him detained. Why are you running? Huh? Whose car is that?
Huh?
Whose car is that? Go back. I got you.
I just picked it up right there down the street.
It's gonna be Jack. Sit up. Our vehicle stop's gonna be at La Creta, just north of Palmer House. If I can get a unit over there, please.
Sit up.
Okay.
You probation parole?
Nah. You're not?
No.
When's the last time you've been in jail?
Oh, shucks. 2003.
Okay. What you running from? Huh?
I knew the damn car was stolen.
Oh, you knew it was stolen?
But I need to get home.
But you got to get home?
Yep.
So you took the vehicle knowing it was stolen because you
Yeah.
had to get home?
Yes, sir.
Who's in the car with you?
Nobody.
You were by yourself?
Yes, sir. I didn't want to get blamed for it, that's all.
How you know it's stolen?
It's obvious.
Why is it obvious? Huh?
The damn thing don't match.
Okay, that's not gonna be the plate.
Yeah.
Try 4, yellow.
Spread your feet. Real wide. Spread your feet real wide.
They got 2 different plates. That's how I know it was.
2 different plates on there?
Yeah.
So you knew it was stolen because of that?
No. I was told that it was. I was just trying to get the hell home.
Oh, okay. So I guess it is stolen.
Yeah.
You have ID on you?
Is there any way I can get a hold of that too? Because that don't belong to me. That belongs to my
And you
brother.
get a hold of what?
It's in the bag right
What
there.
is in it?
It's like a drill that I borrowed from a friend. That's what I was gonna go home with.
Okay, that's we'll talk to you about some stuff here in a few minutes, okay?
Let's go over here to
and
the
then
car.
we'll see what we can do.
And have you have a seat in the car over here with this officer. He's already been patted. He got a couple things in his pocket if you want to just check him again.
He tried to run from you?
Yeah, he tried to run. He got out and bolted. He pulled himself over right there and then bolted down Secure Court.
Okay.
And then he got all the way down to the end of the court. Ran out of room, ran out of real estate.
Car came back stolen?
Yeah. He had different plates and stuff on it, so
It's cold-plated?
yeah, he said he knew it was stolen because the guy gave it to him. And it was pretty obvious that it was stolen.
Okay.
That's what he said, so that's it. Right there, okay?
One more car thief in jail.
That's it. Do you want to detain him real quick? Be with you in a minute.
I just got a hold of the registered owner on phone from the victim information in the stolen vehicle. He's going to come out here and pick up his vehicle and take custody of it.
Okay, cool. That way we won't have to tow it then.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, sounds good. It's okay to talk to me?
Yeah.
When did you get that car?
Not too long ago. Like
Tonight or yesterday?
Tonight.
Okay, how long ago before we got you, before we stopped you?
Like 3 minutes.
So right after we saw you, and then that's when you just picked up the car from someone. How do you know this guy? Is it a friend of yours?
No,
or?
I don't really know him.
Uh-huh.
I don't really know the guy, but I used to help a guy that used to live there and move there.
Were you walking on foot and then he flagged you
I
down?
was on foot.
And then he just said,
No,
I got this stolen car. He gave you the keys or the
No,
keys were already in
the
it?
keys were already in it.
Okay, so you hopped in, started it
Yep.
up, and then took off?
Yep.
The guy's name, do you remember his name? You don't know his name?
Nah.
Okay, so was it a
It's
white
an
guy?
Asian dude.
Asian guy?
He's an Asian dude, yeah.
All right, and he was at this house of someone else that you knew from before.
He wasn't in there. He was outside.
He was outside. So you went over to see your buddy and at that house and stuff, and then you saw this guy.
Yeah.
And then you said, hey, I want to get home. He said, there's a car right there. Go ahead and get that. And it was already unlocked?
Yes, everything's unlocked.
All right.
Everything's
And the
open.
keys were in and the car was unlocked, and then you just started and took off, and then we got in behind you. Did you see us when we got behind you and start following you, or you didn't? Did you notice that we were there?
No, I really didn't know.
When did you know the cops were behind you?
When I see the light.
Okay. And then you pull over and then took off?
Yes.
And the main reason you were running because it's a stolen car?
Yeah, because I knew that.
Anything else to add to it?
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten a stolen car from him before?
No.
So this is your first time?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. Got it.
When your vehicle is stolen, the keys are in the ignition. How was it stolen? Did you have it running somewhere? Or?
No, this is my only key.
So is that a shaved key then? Probably going to be?
That's not my key.
I actually have not. Okay, it is. I haven't removed the key yet. This key comes back to a Dodge, or not comes back, but it's for a Dodge. You can see the Dodge on it. So what they'll do is on these older Hondas, they'll shave these keys, and they'll put them in ignition. And this one happened to start your car. So it doesn't look like your ignition is damaged. They're just using the shaved key to start your car, which is real common.
Okay.
So your car was locked up?
Yeah, locked. It's the only key this is the only key
In front of your house?
In front of the house.
What time was it stolen?
Sometime in the morning.
Okay. Okay. No one's supposed to have the vehicle or anything like that?
No, no one's supposed to have it.
Okay. No one else has permission to be driving it or anything?
Nope.
Okay. Okay. So it looks like you didn't take your car and crash it, so we were able to get your vehicle back and bad guys in custody.
I'm a member of the Sheriff's Department SWAT team. I'm a defensive tactics instructor and a firearms instructor. I've had a number of different career rotation assignments as a deputy sheriff, but after 17 years, I still love doing patrol the most. I think we make the biggest impact as a law enforcement officer out in patrol, responding directly to emergency situations and resolving those situations safely as possible. We're responding to a disturbance right now. Neighbors are calling because an individual is going off inside of his apartment, wrecking furniture, ripping his air conditioning unit out, and apparently sometime during the process he cut his fingers off. So we're going to go see what's going on. 350 is arriving in the area.
350, 2251. Okay, I'm going to be stopping a pickup truck that just came out of the neighborhood, 70th, 224th on A Adam. 224th and where?
What's going on? Drop everything.
I don't have anything.
Okay, just drop everything.
I'm taking off my shirt.
Why are you taking your shirt off?
Because I want you to see I don't have
Okay,
anything.
get down on the ground.
No, I'm not going to get down on the ground, sir. I'm going to stand up. I would like you to respect me. I'm a former military policeman, okay?
That's fine.
And I'd like to verify with you that on these grounds, there are federal guidelines not being confirmed to. And there's, well,
County,
there's
do you have another unit in route
authorization
here?
for federal authority for financial profit. Section 8 housing, and there, sir, as well, their health is in danger.
We might have my hands full in a second.
Buddy, no, you're not going to have your hands full.
Come around, put your hands right. Put your hands right.
I'm not putting my hands. I'm not going to jail. I'm not going to jail. If you would like me to go to jail, then you respect me, and I'll let you.
This is for your safety.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have you get down on the ground right now.
I'm not going to get down on the ground, sir.
Get down on the ground, or I'm gonna tase you.
Okay.
Get down on the ground, or I'm gonna tase you.
There you go.
All the way down, face down.
I'm not putting my
face down, or I'm gonna have to tase you. All the way down.
Yes, sir.
Hands in the air.
Yes.
Stay in that position.
Yes, sir.
You make any sudden movements, you're gonna be shot. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Bring your hand back here. .350 County, 1 detained.
350, 1 detained. 2253.
Go ahead and cancel the beeper.
You want fire direct in?
Yeah, I'm coming. Okay, that wasn't too bad, was it?
You want fire to come in?
Go ahead and roll up onto your side. Bring your knees up for me. There we go. There you go. Okay, now stand up for me. There we go. We're gonna go over to my patrol car here. We'll get your jacket and stuff in a second. Just quit walking like that. So do you know why we're out here?
Yes, sir.
Why are we out here?
Because I didn't destroy my apartment.
Why did you destroy your apartment?
Because, sir, there are federal guidelines that are being violated, and it's my health.
It's your health?
Yes, sir.
Do you live alone?
Yes, sir.
You want to put your shoe on? Got it? That'll work for now. Here, just lean back there for right now. Why don't you explain to the fire department why we're out here today?
Well, sir, I have, since last July, I requested medicinal use of marijuana.
Yeah?
And I went to the Veterans Administration, and at that time, they declared me mentally incompetent. Okay, and
what's going on tonight?
That's what I'm getting to.
All right.
Okay, and they took my son away from me. Okay, he's handicapped. He has 5 to 15 seizures a day. I was taking care of him for the last 4 years by myself.
Slow down.
Okay, well, they took him away. This is my kid. Okay,
my boy, and they took him away, okay? And I haven't seen him since.
You had any substances tonight? Any drugs at all?
Yes, sir, I have.
What do you have?
I use methamphetamine.
Meth? Okay.
Yes, sir. And
Kind of guessed that.
as well, I use marijuana. And sir,
The marijuana and meth. They
Yes,
take
sir.
any psych meds at all?
I don't want to.
Are you supposed to?
No, I'm not.
Do the doctors want you to?
The doctors want to tell me what to do.
Yeah.
They're violating Section 8 housing people by denying medicinal use of narcotics.
He admits to taking methamphetamines and medical marijuana. He's despondent right now because he says the government refused to give him a prescription for marijuana. And he says he's in a lot of pain right now, so we're going to go look at his... the Involuntary Treatment Act requires that if he's a danger to himself, to others, or to property, then we can involuntarily commit him. And it looks like he's a danger to himself, so we're going to be involuntarily committing him today. Did he do all this today?
Yeah, he did all this today, and he just started spazzing out and turned around. He was going around tearing off the vents.
Did you see what he cut his hand with?
He cut his, right there at the vent, right there, the AC right there.
So he's taking the AC out?
Yeah, he's taking that out, and then he was taking the windows out.
Okay. So yeah, it looks like he tore his air conditioner out there. That's what he cut his fingers on. You see all the blood there. Tore the heater out. Yeah, what else you got?
Back window shattered.
Back window, okay. And there's blood everywhere, so we can take him to the hospital for that. All right. We're going to go get Terrence a medical evaluation. He'll be admitted into a crisis center. Well, he'll get some mental health help. It's going to be a medical aid call, so he'll be involuntarily committed to the hospital for 72 hours and hopefully get him balanced out so he doesn't keep doing this.
I've been an officer for just over 10 years. I grew up in Sacramento. I actually grew up in this area. We get the opportunity to ride with a partner. It's a huge help because I don't have to wait for cover when I'm going to a hot call. We know what each other's thinking. We're both very safe, and our primary goal is to be able to go home at the end of the night and spend time with our families.
Henry Frank Yellow. Okay, yeah, it looks like the right place. I am at southbound now at El Camino, the right place. Okay.
Going to cover our canine unit who may have fallen in behind a occupied stolen vehicle, so we're heading to that area, see if we can't back him up.
Frank Yellow 032 is coming 851 on a gray Honda Civic 4. Okay, and that's running at Frank and Edward.
Right now we're still waiting for air support unit to get overhead. They're about 3 minutes out. Once they get overhead, then we'll effect a stop or attempt to effect a stop on the stolen vehicle.
And we're stopping at 3 lights at Arden.
Since the first car that's behind the occupied stolen, it's easier for him to concentrate on driving. The second car, since we're a two-man unit, it's easier for us to call it. That way, if it does go to pursuit, we can concentrate on just calling
I'm with them, and we have enough units on this right now.
So it's CHP's helicopter that's above us right now, maintaining a visual on everybody. And it looks like we're pulling into the turn lane to go westbound Arden from Fulton.
It's making circles.
So as soon as the aircraft gets an actual visual on us, we'll go ahead and make the stop, so that way if something does happen after that, he can maintain visual on the suspect and all the officers involved. And we're westbound. And we let him up westbound Arden, just west of Fulton. And it looks like he's gonna yield. Make that pursuit, fail to yield, and we're number 2. Speed's about 60, westbound Arden approaching Howell. We're now in pursuit, or K9's in pursuit, we're number 2. The vehicle, as we lit it up, failed to stop or yield to peace officers, so we're now going to pursue it. Continue westbound through Bell. at Howe Avenue. Ran the red at Howe, northbound Howe from westbound Arden, TC, into the parking lot. Suspects westbound through the parking lot. Dog's on him.
Nice one. Get on there.
X-ray cars, checks clear.
I'm gonna go back and secure the car. Okay.
Number 2.
I didn't double lock him. Hold on. We need to paddle in.
Hey, 80 in the clear. Looks good, guys.
Huh?
You have any ID?
What's your name, partner?
Your date of birth, son? 9/3.
Okay, have a seat.
K9 got in behind vehicle, ran the license plate, came back, stolen vehicle. We lit up the car to try to initiate a stop. At first, it seemed like he was going to pull over, and then he took off on us. Couldn't negotiate a corner, continued losing control, probably because the airbags deployed, and eventually ended up here. He took off on foot. He was subsequently taken down by the K9 and a few officers, and we have him in custody now.
It looks like we're going to go ahead and charge him with a possession of a stolen vehicle, auto theft, felony evading, since he decided to take off from us and not stop. 148, which is a resisting arrest, and he's got an outstanding no bail warrant out of the juvenile court system. Here's the deal. I mean, the bad part was that you were in the stolen car, but you made it a lot worse by deciding to run, and it was very fortunate tonight that when you came around that corner, there wasn't a car there, there wasn't a pedestrian crossing the street, and that you also didn't get hurt by hitting one of those trees. I mean, you nearly missed it. And then when you took off, I sent the dog. I mean, it's not something that I would prefer to do or enjoy doing by any means at all. But I don't know you, you don't know me, and I don't know if you're armed with anything or anything like that. It's just a lot safer for the dog to apprehend you. Cool thing is hopefully you'll lose tonight as a learning lesson. We're all young once, and even more adults. We make mistakes, and it's if you can learn from those mistakes and better yourself as a person, then you know it's not that big of a deal. All right, man. Good luck to you.
It's only a little bit of damage to the tree. The sign's messed up. Car's not too bad. I was able to get between two trees that are approximately 10 feet
apart.
He clipped one of the trees, but if he would have hit it head on, he would definitely be making a trip to the hospital or even worse than that. So I'd say he's very lucky.
He's going to jail, and owner gets his car back.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint. 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Being sent. Phoenix 2514 10 transmit on tag 2.
To stay in the competition, they've got to bring it every night. An all-new American Idol Wednesday.